Oh my gosh. Hi. It's a tiny gamer and yikes. Gosh. So the past several few days I've been busy with a lot of like VTuber drama and all that. And I am even though I'm in the community, I feel like I'm just a little like nope, little speck, little nothing on the radar of them. But uh, it's so sad to see this kind of stuff going on when it's something between friends or supposed friends. And um let's back up a bit. So for those who may or may not heard, uh there is the drama going on between Cinder and Shy Lily and Bao and other creators that are VTubers, and it's just one big mess. There have been so many um, other commentary channels that have commented on it. One that I follow quite a bit is called, yeah, double check her name, Cat in Chat. I'll go ahead and put a link to her YouTube channel down below. And there's already been so much stuff said about this, as well as like Shay Lily has come out with her statements, and oh my god, yikes. She is mad. And I don't blame her one bit. I've seen Shay Lily's Tumblr reply, or not Tumblr, Twitter reply, and I've also seen her clip on YouTube, and then I've also seen Bao's response on YouTube. And as I said on Blue Sky, Bao's response, it broke my heart. And whew, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it again. Bao comes off as really sweet and kind and considerate type person, real gentle. And I would come across her videos every so often, and I thought she was cool to watch. I enjoyed watching her clips and all that. I never really actively sought her out before, but like I said, when the clips came across, my TikTok or my YouTube, I checked them out. But then seeing the response and hearing her cry and seeing how just upset it made her, I I was crying with her. It broke my heart hearing her like that. And she didn't deserve that. Not one bit. It made the protective parent come at me, and I just wanted to pull her into a big hug and just let her have a hug for as long as she needs. And then at the same time, it made me want to, once she was done with the hug, just step in front of her so that she's behind me, like in a protective stance, and then just grab Shy Lily's hand and be like, yes, we've got this. We're protecting Bao. Because, oh my God. Now, this is my first time that I'm hearing about Cinder. So, I have no previous interactions or knowledge of this creator. But from all I heard from the people that did know her, and I've been around the internet for a while, and it seems like the same old, same old. Oh, I didn't do it. Ooh, my boyfriend did it. Hun, take responsibility for what you have done. Yeah, it's and it's like, oh my God, like you you got caught and you got called out and it sucks and it's bad. But look at the reasons. You thought, you genuinely thought that, yeah, the way I need to make it big is to say all you people and just step on all of them, pretend to be friends, you know, get into their personal spaces and learn, learn stuff from them and take, in some instances, the same type of things that they were taking or that they were doing. Um, just the deception, the lying, the backstabbing is just all to get popular. All to get popular. Nothing organic about it. And trust me, trying to grow organic, it sucks so bad and it's so hard. But you have to realize there's millions and millions of people that are on, they're on the earth. There's so many people right now. Let me let's pull up some statistics. Okay, let me just not talk on my ass. Let's see. How many people? Okay. So as of 2023, wait, can I update that? In the world. Let me update. 2023 was like the first thing that popped up. Okay. So, according to Google, as of June, no, that's June. Okay, June 30th, it's predicted that the world's population is supposed to be about 8.2 billion people. Billion people. Okay? Keep that in mind. How many people are content? And then when I looked up creator economy statistics of 2025. There are worldwide There are over 207 million content creators. Okay? Keep that in mind. So, I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at this one site. I think it's Demand Sage. Hopefully, this is a good site. If it's not, I will correct myself. In a note on my channel. But in the U.S., 162, roughly 162 million people identify as content creators, with over 45 million being professionals. Okay? Keep that in mind. So, you get so many people that they, and I'll admit, at first I was one of them, especially during COVID, because I thought during COVID everybody's stuck inside, everybody's just glued to their screens. I can make content and I will blow up. I'll become super popular. That wasn't the case. It was the case for some, but those are like the the rare, what's the word, crap, my brain is failing me, but normally that doesn't happen. They were just uh, the ones who, like, they made it. It's like the people that win the lottery, the lucky ones. There we go, lucky ones. Wow, my brain. Oh, but they were the lucky few who made it big during COVID. Okay, during the lockdowns. And if you look at my channel, that's where I really started to post. Like, before I would post, but like every so often, it was sporadic. I really didn't have a posting schedule, nothing like that. And then during the lockdowns, I started doing my best to post every other day. And I tried my hardest to be consistent with that, because I want someone who stumbles upon my channel to be able to look at my channel and say, huh, this person has so much content. I want to check them out. And then be like, oh, hey, I really like this game. I want to see what their perspective is playing it. Or, hey, this game looks interesting. I've never played it before. Let me check it out. Let me see how they play it. That's how I want to be. I know I have some obscure games. I have here. Let's go. Let's check through my playlist of stuff that I have on my channel. Okay, so I currently have 285 subscribers, and I have 1.5K videos. So I have a lot of videos. And most of them are video games. So I have my World of Warcraft videos. I have my Diablo 4 videos. I have my Don't Escape series. I'm working on the I'm on observation duty videos. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have Monster Prom the original Diablo, so many Final Fantasy 14 videos, Strange Horticulture, Star Wars The Old Republic videos. I have all of my Stray videos, Wolf Among Us, Dream Daddy. I have a lot of different videos, variety of videos, that sort of thing. So I have stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of things that you can go to my channel and like check out. And I try to keep my channel very active. And honestly, every time I get like 1 or 2 subscribers, even just 1 or 2 subscribers gets me super excited. I'm like, oh, awesome. You know, I'm getting more eyes on my channel. I'm getting more people that are like, hey, I like this person. I like their content. I want to come back and see more. I want to subscribe to them so that whenever they post a new video, I can be notified. Okay. And then I have, sorry, my voice, it's still early morning for me. And allergies wreck my voice overnight. So as I said before, it's like a car that it takes me a bit to sound like myself once I've gotten up. Anywho, I have a lot of content, and it takes a lot of time. I mean, people think, oh, it's so easy. You have such an easy job. You just, sit down and you record and you yap while you record and then you edit and then you post and it's good. No, that's where they're wrong because recording takes time. Sometimes you record something and like the audio is messed up, the video is messed up, your recording software decides not to record. And there have been times I've had to take a recording I've done, scrap it, and even with like, if I have a character who I've recorded playthroughs with, and let's say a video or 2 or 3 is garbage, like so bad I can't try and fix it during editing. I have been known to, and this is me being transparent, I've been known to then, if the character is low level, I will delete that character and remake that character again up to the point where I originally started recording before things went bad and redo it. Sometimes that takes me hours to fix that. And then editing takes a lot longer than you might realize because for some of my videos, I will put the title, I'll put the title card, then I'll put the video, I'll have the transition in there, and then sometimes I can just sit and let the video play, and it's good. I don't have to do any edits or alterations or anything like that. And then sometimes stuff happens, like sometimes I have to edit out certain words, either on screen or stuff that's said audibly, and that takes time. And then put a end card on there and a transition. Sometimes there's like just uh, I want to say the radio term for it, but it contains a word that might be flagged by YouTube. Um, so I will instead say blank space instead of DE star D. Ending space. And, there's nothing being said. The character's just standing there. And that's boring. Nobody wants to see that. So I have to cut that out and I have to merge it together and it looked good. It doesn't look, like two clips just smashed together. I had the transition, all that. I used to just edit and then just slap the clip online. That's it. And then I learned how to put a title card and end cards. But it was still pretty sloppy. I'm slowly learning editing techniques and all that and trying to up my skills, learn skills and everything so that I could be a better a better editor, a better YouTuber, all that. But it takes time. And I'm one, my channel is not going to be one that is grown overnight. And it sucks sometimes. And it's frustrating because you want to grow and you want to reach an audience and you want to have, fans both here and on Twitch that will, be able to send you money. And because that, when I started really going for being on YouTube more and then started streaming on Twitch, my goal is because I'm currently in retail. And it's hard on me, both mentally, physically, emotionally, and it is rough out there. I'm not able to take care of my health the way I should be taking care of it. I'm not able to rest when I need to, except on my days off. I'm not able to separate myself when it comes to, like people that decide not to be the kindest. Let's put it that way. And yeah, it's not, it pays the bills. But I'm working toward at some point, like I've said so many times before, I'm not looking to be like, big baller, billionaire money or anything like that. No, 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 no. I just want to be comfortable. I just want it to be so that I can stay home, rest when I need to, relax when I need to, unplug when I need to, and not have to worry about income for rent, bills, groceries, stuff for Panzer, all that. That's what comfortable is for me. Being able to have all my expenses met and then possibly a little bit of fun money, for whatever. Like, maybe going out to eat once a month. Nothing big, nothing extravagant. I'm not asking for like to buy out a Lego store or anything like that, or to buy out a game store. I mean, that'd be cool, but like, I would still be doing, I'd still look for deals because my aunt, I love her so much. She has ingrained into my aunt, I know I just recently had an auntie pass away. The auntie I'm talking about is, I'm Hispanic. We have a big family, so there's lots of aunties, lots of uncles, cousins, all that. This auntie in particular that I'm speaking of, who taught me the value of a dollar, she taught me how to look for sales and keep an eye out and pay attention, that sort of thing. Which is why, yes, since I've moved into this place, it seems like I've had more video games than before. I have a PS5. I have more furniture in my house. I have Legos, that sort of thing. Because I've looked for deals. Sometimes I've had to pay the, pay in four. Sometimes I've been on the firm payment plan. Other times, I wait for a sale on Steam or Good Old Games. Or else I have a friend to be like, hey, I have a very awesome friend, DJ Alpha Omega, who every so often he'll be like, hey, here's a bunch of codes. Enjoy. If there's a game that you are not interested in or whatever, go ahead and pass it along. He is cool that way. I love being part of his community so much. Not just for that, because he's a cool guy overall. I try to make it to his streams as often as I can. But yeah, that's why I have quite a few games. Also, Humble Bundle. They have sales all the time, or they have like a bundle and they'll be like, oh, just give us such and such amount and you can have all these games. That's another reason. I've gotten like, 8, 10, 12 games for like 18, 20 bucks, that sort of stuff. And yes, I've even done paying for Humble Bundle too. So I look for deals. And the aunt that helped me do this is my dad's baby sister. Ooh, excuse me, I have the hiccup. So, but I make sure that I have plenty of stuff, plenty of games to play, and all that. So I have content to keep posting and to keep streaming so that I can constantly have things on my channel to get people interested and to hopefully draw more eyes to it. But growing, like I said before, is frustrating trying to grow organically. And here's the thing, I can understand someone getting frustrated and be like, oh my God, this sucks. And then just deciding, oh, well, I'll just give, X amount of dollars to this sketchy website and I can get followers and then I look more popular and yeah. Initially, it sounds cool. It sounds, yes, this is the way I need to go. But you're not, but it's a bunch of bots. It's a bunch of digital yes men. And in the end, yeah, you gotta look like you're really up there in views and, likes and subscribes and all that. But when it comes down to it, there's no organic interactions. There's no chit chatting with your audience and enjoying other people, having other people enjoy your videos or your streams. It's a bunch of ones and zeros that are like, cool video. Thanks for the video. Awesome. First and all that. It's like, that, if you want to go that route, cool. Fine. But as frustrating as the organic route is, I'm going to keep pushing to the route because in the end, it's going to be so much more satisfying for me to say, I did this. All of my work, all the hours, everything has paid off. That's what my goal is. And now that YouTube has lowered the number of subscribers that you need to be part of their Twitch, not Twitch. Oh my God, their YouTube partnership, where now you only need 500 subscribers and then like a certain amount of watch hours. Yeah, that's what I'm currently working toward now. Actually, here, let me go into my Twitch studio currently. Okay. So, here's my current statistics I have. So, for eligibility to start getting paid, is I need 500 subscribers, and I have currently 285. Like I said, I need to upload at least 3 videos within the last 90 days. I well surpassed that, posting every other day. And then I also need one of the following. I need to have 3,000 valid public watch hours in the last year or 365 days. I currently have 626, so I'm getting there slowly but surely. And then I need either that or 3 million valid public shorts views, and I have 1,000, or I'm sorry, I have 1.3K valid views. So I'm getting there at some points. And then, once I make those, then I can unlock page ads and all that. So, oh no, page ads, I still need 1,000. I still need 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 public watch hours or 10 million shorts. So I'm slowly getting there, and I know at some point I will get there. And oh, is this to get memberships? Okay. Okay, I think that's for memberships. I need 500 subscribers. And okay. So I in the end, it's not worth it to it's not worth it to claw your way to the top at the expense of others, because there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of anger, and people are going to turn on you. I mean, look what's happening right now, and you can't push the blame off to somebody else, because in the end, it was you. You can blame other people all you want, but in the end, I mean, some people might have contributed to it, but it's on you to be making the decisions in the end. And like I said, I wish only for the best for Bao and for Shy Lily and everybody else that was affected so badly and was so hurt by all this. It puts a black mark on us VTubers when stuff like this happens, because then people are going to think, oh, are they all like that? And yeah, it's just not a good look. I've been yapping long enough. I'm going to go and do some positive things with my VTuber model. I have some video game recordings to do and such, and streams, and I have a community that I want to entertain and yap to and all that. Small as it may be, one day I will be a, you know, I know I'm never going to get to like, I'm never, as much as I love them, I'm never going to get to Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or Game Grumps type views or fans or nothing like that. But like I said, if I'm, my goal is to get a fan base where collectively through YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, I can have income coming in where I do not have to work outside the home anymore. I do not have to subject myself to a minimum wage job that will make my health worse. I can be home, take care of myself, take care of my health, take care of my roommate and his health, because his health is getting worse too. Take care of my cat, Panzer, who's getting older. And I no longer have to stress about rent, bills, groceries, cat stuff, anything like that. That is my goal. Nothing too extravagant. I don't mind still renting. I don't mind having an older car. I don't need a car payment or nothing like that. I just need to like when the car breaks, I'll have enough money to be like, okay, cool. Let's get that fixed. Let's get that taken care of. But then not stress about how am I going to make rent? How am I going to make the phone bill? How am I going to, keep the lights on, that sort of thing. That's what I'm looking for. If Panzer needs to go to the vets, I don't want to have to stress about how we got to pay the vet. Like what happened with Grim. When she passed away, the money that went toward her final vet bill cut so much into our rent for the following month. But we were at the vet and we had to pay. That's what the goal is. Okay. I'm going to go. I hope y'all have as good of a day as you can. Do something that makes you happy, even if it's find yourself a little treats, like your favorite drink or your favorite little snack. Cuddle your fur baby if you have one. Take a little nap if you're able to. Play a video game that you like. Watch a movie, your favorite YouTuber. Listen to a piece of music you like, something that makes you happy. Because there's enough horribleness in this world and we need every bit of happiness that we can get right now. Okay. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching, listening to me up. Please don't forget to stay safe, stay happy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Also, let's be better for everybody. Let's be better in general. Bye.